we have got some new trailers that we get to watch today, and we have no idea what they're going to be.
Oh, okay.
And
Well.
they also have no idea how we're going to react. Oh my God, it's Deadpool Wolverine! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay.
Yay.
Let's watch some Deadpool
You're not welcome
Wolverine.
here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
The yellow costume.
Wolfie.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even force bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes, but I can't.
I mean, just yay. Just yay.
Well, that's perked you up.
I just love, just like how I will keep raving about Twisted Metal because no one's seen it yet, is I will rave about just fun comedies. I'm just here for them. I mean, just fun for fun's sake. And I don't know how many more Deadpools we're gonna get, but I'm happy for every single one of them. And this is obviously the third Deadpool movie after Cable versus Deadpool. Now we're getting Deadpool and Wolverine. And because if you've ever got to read the Deadpool comics, highly recommend, by the way. Deadpool, obviously the merc with a mouth, the biggest chicanery you're ever gonna find. Whenever he's teamed up with someone who's always serious and angry, it is just the best buddy cop you're ever gonna get. Like, it is so much fun. Which, by the way, I also highly recommend reading Cable versus Deadpool. It's like a whole like series. It's very easy to watch from cover to cover. Fantastic and hilarious. And I'm so excited. Hugh Jackman, who said, "I'm done with Wolverine," and then Deadpool, then Ryan Reynolds was like, "Hey Hugh, do you want to come in here? This would be fun." He's like, "Okay, I'm in." And then it is wearing the yellow costume. The yellow costume looks absolutely ridiculous in realistic movies. It only works in cartoons, but it's working right now, and I'm so happy to see it.
Oh, no, that costume is beautiful. I mean,
It is a beautiful costume, and I'm so happy he's wearing it. And he's not even wearing like the big cowl with like the Batman ears either. But I mean, you know what? We're getting the bodysuit, and I'm for it.
The X-Men movies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we get the real authenticity. Yeah.
No, I'm just as excited about this as you are. I mean, okay, first off, the fact that we first got the Deadpool after Deadpool, the movie itself was actually in development hell, and they just did not.
Limbo.
Thought it was gonna work. And they're like, it's supposed to be a superhero, and superheroes are usually geared towards kids. and this is really, really adult, and people fought for it. People fought for it.
Oh,
and
they did.
And no one was expecting Deadpool 1 to be the smash hit that it was, maybe except for Ryan Reynolds and the people who were working on it at the time. So the fact that, yes, that we now have a third Deadpool movie.
Yes. And that was one of the few, Cable versus Deadpool was one of the few movies in a long time that I saw twice in theaters.
Right.
And it was coincidentally just because I happened to see it one week, and then some of my friends like, hey, you want to go to the movie? Sure. What are we watching? Deadpool? I'm like, okay, I'll see it again. And it was still fun the second time. It's a fun ass movie. And he's like the anti-hero. That's why he was created. It's like not all superheroes are for kids. Superheroes are for adults who used to be kids reading superheroes and want more adult themes. That's Deadpool. And that's what it's for. It's for the adults that for the kids that grew up. Like that's who Deadpool's for.
Exactly. And they're talking about him being the anti-hero, and Deadpool is like the anti-hero, but now we have paired him with Wolverine who swore he was never going to do it again. And at the end of the stand-up Wolverine movie, I cried. I cried for Wolverine.
Oh my God. There was
tears flowing because they did him so wrong.
God, that was a raw, but he went out like a champ. Oh, sorry, my mic.
No, he went out. You don't do that to Wolverine. That's Wolfie.
The only one that could take him out
Was himself.
but
Still angry. However, he's now a bigger anti-hero than Deadpool is, the characters. And it's nice to see that. And this movie's embodying that whole angry, surly
the surliness. The grizzled old surliness that is Logan.
Exactly. And to play that against Deadpool, who is just like, hey, well, we're going to make fun of everything and laugh at it all. But, we're going to get serious later on. But right off the top and most through the middle, it's going to be one big joke.
Yeah.
It looks great. And yes, it's definitely a theater thing for me. Like every Deadpool movie I've saw in the theaters, most X-Men movies I've saw in the theaters, and I still remember the night that I left after seeing X, and I was not okay for days after.
Nope.
So, this one is definitely.
That was one of those. I need to drive up to a hilltop and stare at the starry sky for a while and just think it was like the end of an anime episode. It was just like that was me after watching that. I just had to just.
I needed a convertible. Like it was, on coffin. Like, why? Contemplating life. But then the fact that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman just like are hilariously playing off of one another each and every chance that they get. I mean,
yes.
Like the fact that there's good feelings behind the camera as much as there is really great on screen lightheartedness, for me personally, it just makes me want to see it more because that those two had fun doing what they did.
And it's also because Hugh Jackman is just a showman. He can do everything and has done everything, but he hasn't gotten to do enough comedies, I don't think. I mean, he is a funny put him in any scenario. I mean, you put him in a sci-fi, he's great. Put him in a horror, he's great. Put him in a drama, he's great. He does in musicals, he's great. You haven't seen him enough in comedies, And so the fact that he gets to play the straight man in a comedy and just fun for fun's sake. And I'm so excited for it. I'm happy for that, just because I feel like Hugh's been taking a break for a while, and I'm glad to see him back.
I think he was doing Broadway for a while there, and
probably
Broadway will take a lot out of a person because
God, that's a lot of work.
Every night and twice daily and matinee and
I mean, as a guy who's done plenty of a number of theater performances, yeah, that can drain you.